Ready? Guillermo, are you ready?
Sorry. I get nervous.
I'm recording right now.
Just no, really?
Really?
But she knows how to edit this part and cut it off. Last time she did.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'm not
So,
worried. She mastered the thing.
all right. So, hello and welcome to the Morrison case study. We're going to share with you some important information about the customer service, one of the key points of success of every company around the world. This Morrison case study is really interesting because of his customer service design that is one of the best in the world. So this is why our team that is composed by Adriana, Mayra, Andres, and Guillermo is going to analyze and share with you this important information as we are going to present to you the agenda. The agenda, uh, we are going to start with a short history about the Morrison um, stores, and then we are going to make some differentiation that Morrison business just designed to make the business better. Then we are going to talk about customer service competitive advantages, the customer service itself, and some elements that we just thought it's really important to talk about. Then one of the main points of Morrison's strategy is to measuring the customer service from the qualitative and quantitative method. One of the main points, it's also the colleague engagement. And finally, we're going to discuss the benefits of customer service. To close the presentation with a conclusion made by Adriana. So please, Andres, can you continue with the Morrison history, please?
Okay, then, so about the history, we can say a few words about it. Morrison's is now the fourth largest chain of supermarkets in the UK, behind Tesco, Sainsbury's, and Asda. This family business was established in 1899, about 120 years ago, by Mr. William Morrison. They started selling eggs and butter. And in 1952, his son, Ken Morrison, took over the company at the age of 21. In March 2004, the company bought Safeway, which was another big and largest, one of the most largest um, supermarket chains in the UK. They have like 479 stores, and the purchase was by 3.3 million pounds, billion pounds. So it was a really huge acquisition. And by the end of 2016, the company had almost reached the 500 stores across England, Wales, and Scotland. So, in a very few words, that's the history.
Thank you, Mara. Can you continue, please, with the differentiation of the business? Just
Yes,
continue
of
with the
course.
idea of Andres. Thank you.
Perfect. So, regarding Morrison's approach, they have three main points in terms of differentiating the business from the rest of the competitors. The first of those is the fresh approach, that is basically always fresh products at reach for everyone and made with love. That's basically their philosophy. They also focus a lot on product handling processes through local crops in every location within the UK and abroad. They have their own manufacturing facilities. Their storage is temperature controlled and self have have international packing plants. All of these help support local producers, workers, and farmers throughout the UK. And the third and another very important point within their business differentiation strategy is the field to fork philosophy, which basically refers again to extra fresh products that come from that basically directly from the soil to your plate. Uh, and well, now that we have covered the differentiating the business part, I think we should move to the competitive advantages of these strategies.
Yes, for sure. um, According to the competitive advantage and added value of this company, main key issues of the success strategy of Morrison's is mainly three main aspects. First one is high quality and specialized personnel. It means that every employee has a trainee, has a like this full training on how to do customer service, the added value of this company. Second is the recruitment. It is a very serious and it's something they take very seriously issue because they want the most and very high qualified personnel. So they look for new people, new ideas, people that can work in teams. So this is a very good and a very important issue, the recruitment. And finally, customer service and culture of service. This is one of the most key issues of competitive advantage because it's what makes them to find more and more customers so they want to come back and also to create this loyalty relationship. So in a very few words, there's are these three key issues of competitive advantage.
So, so continue with the competitive advantage. Thanks to Andres. Let's go to make an analysis of the customer service itself. Adriana, please.
Okay, thank you. Well, to talk about customer service, we must say that the most important resource of a company are its employees, and that's what Morrison demonstrates. His philosophy on extensive training and development of opportunities allows his success in terms of customer service. Also, the care that all the details, such as offering adequate parking, have expert staff in bakery and in butchery and fishmongers, employees trained and willing to advise customers to offer fresh and good quality products. It's like a chain. A good training to colleagues allows them to have enough knowledge to that they can advise clients about the products, fresh and good quality products, and customers to receive a good service will always return and bring more customers. Also, for employees, there is an additional motivation, and that is that they can develop their skills and the opportunity to be promoted.
Thank you so much. So, following with this strategy, Morrison just developed some elements of customer service. We are talking about the four key components of the customer service from Morrison strategy. Next slide, please. Okay, so from the Morrison strategy, we want to share with you four key components of the customer service. First is the information. The information includes all the customer needs and all the details of the products that the Morrison stores offers. We are going to talk about some in-store directions, signs, and some products information that allow customer just to make decisions and navigate effectively through the stores. All this information is just handled by experts that are allowed to help customers every time they need. The second key component is the specialized attention. Well, as a customer, when you want to buy some specific product with some specific characteristics, you need an expert advice. This is what Morrisons can get to the customer. This is one of the key elements of customer service. So they train experts, for example, butchers and fishmongers, that just allow the customer to get a really good experience buying in these stores. The third one is after sales service. Of course, one of the most important things is after sales service. Why? Because we are talking about here of quality, and quality in service and quality in products after sales. It includes packaging, warranties, a good service to receiving complaints, refunds, and also exchange offered by the store. Uh, at Morrison, these helpful and friendly, trained expert colleagues are the responsible to deliver uh, a really checkout, a really good checkout experience for customers. And last but not less important is convenience. Of course, we're talking about convenience, talking about mainly of the location of the stores. So Morrison, all the 5% of all the car parking are dedicated to blue badge holders. That means the handicapped people that can just afford one of the main entrance, just walking a couple meters. That's one of the key elements that make the customer service of Morrison one of the best in the world. In the same way, for Morrison, measuring the customer service is really important. Oh, next slide, please. Well, definitely, all the stores around the world just measure its customer service in some different ways. Uh, in fact, Morrison used two ways. One is the quantitative measurement that often takes place through exit surveys, short surveys that just take place after you make the shop in the store. Um, of course, you can do it weekly or monthly, or at least once in the semester or once a year. But for Morrison, this is really important. And Morrison, just keep in mind that customer service is one of the best ways to get success. So in that way, they make in every store that they had, they applied a survey for the customer service. And the qualitative measurement, of course, takes place through some methods that, for example, Morrison used these mystery shops that allows uh, the experts to gather information from the customers, such as opinions and comments. The Morrison Miles Card Reward, it's just strategy that also collect information from customers. For example, when they make his regular petrol station use, they get information from that customer in what point, what geographic position he made his refuel for his vehicle, and of course, they handle this car reward just to handle some extra points to get loyalty from the customers and just reward as well his loyalty to the store. Um, the last philosophy that it's called the hot philosophy. The hot philosophy is just say hello, offer the products, and say thank you at the end of the conversation. This established colleagues and customer just came together just as a make a friendly conversation, and at the end the store is selling their products. Of course, all of this measuring customer service has a lot of benefits that we are going to share with Andres.
Yes, as you said, there's plenty of benefits. You have mentioned a lot. And I just want to focus on like what I called or we called as a group tripod. This tripod is loyalty, sorry, motivation, and customer feedback. These three main things are like the three milestones and three columns that holds this customer service success. So why loyalty? Because this is the reason why they can keep selling. Motivation, because for them it is very important to motivate their own staff and make them every day a better staff to serve people. And finally, feedback, because at the end, customers always has new ideas, better comprehension of new products and new things that they would like to have with them. So this is the first main idea of the benefits. Secondly, as a consequence of clear goals and objectives, because they have like great goals and great objectives, they reach them as a team. They don't believe in individuals. They always like have this mind or think that teams work better, and this is how they reach good and greater objectives. And finally, in a very few words of benefits, I would like to say that customer service is the driving force of this business. They could have excellent products, the highest quality, but if they have poor service, they won't definitely have the success they have today. So these are the main benefits that can have this success of Morrison's company.
Well, and finally
Okay,
we have.
and
Sorry, go.
um, we cannot finish our presentation without talking about the internal client. The colleague engagement is basically Morrison's internal client inclined philosophy, which refers directly to extensive training and development opportunities that are pictured by a clear career path within the company, and one that is reinforced and supported 100% by supervisors and high management officials. Also, they have the philosophy of learn while you earn, which is very similar to the very well known learn by doing. And and it doesn't only refer to earning money, but it also refers to earning experience, which can be seen as a time saver opportunity for people starting their careers within the company. Also, they look for specific skills when they are hiring new personnel, which are very important in terms of developing plan within the company. For example, they look for leadership skills combined with teamwork skills. Also, drive towards results, integrity, passion, and commitment towards a common goal. What is super important regarding the internal client philosophy of Morrison's stores is basically that there are no supervisors, there are no bosses, there are no heads. Everybody is just called a colleague. They are all equally important within the team, and that is the key to success. They have also a very important developing strategy that is the Morrison's Academy. That's basically a partnership between Morrison and academic institutions like Bradford Business School, which are committed to training all level employees. As I was saying, everybody is equally important within the company, or colleagues, as they like to call each other, for outstanding customer service results. They also have the one team approach, which refers to every department working as a part of a team and not working individually as in internal competition, uh, because that may harm customers' experience. They reward uh, employees, although the rewards are given individually. They reinforce colleague support by making them these rewards available for sharing.
And finally, we have some conclusions about all this information, and we're going to uh, make it with Adriana. Please, Adriana, go on.
Yes, thank you. Please, the next slide. Thank you. In conclusion, Morrison is a company that with 119 years, and today is still successful. Not many companies in the world have been able to achieve this, as they are Coca-Cola, Target, JCPenney, UPS, to mention a few. Well, that is remarkable. The strategy focuses on the training of its employees or colleagues, offering fresh products every day, make their customers always have a positive experience. So, well trained and motivated employees plus fresh and high quality products is undoubtedly a very successful formula and an example to follow. Well, thank you very much for your attention. And now we are ready to answer all your questions. So feel free to ask what you want related to this presentation. Thank you very much.